games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will have the opening possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Gets it out fast. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Time to find the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that...
Makes a grab deep. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Touchdown, Stanford. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive. Aggressive is good for offenses, and we've seen it time and time again. You get beat when you kick field goals. Now, that's something that you look back, it's a big stat, so I like the aggressiveness to go for it, especially when you get it. Like, easy decision, right? First down.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Got his man on the right. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try the run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. We've played 1. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Stanford quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. At the 35, he's open.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field. Gets it out quickly.
And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection on fourth down, and they'll turn it over. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The give to the tailback. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. He now has 72 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Slithers into space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Caught. Finds a crease at the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it. Touchdown, Cardinal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perkins. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Might be changing the route. Oh, he wants it all. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Missed the connection on second, now looking at a 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man on the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets rid of it. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Yeah, it's just the throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open, and it looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving, and he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl.
Looks as if the returner will try and the ball is loose on the return.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Now the play fake. Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Stanford wants to push the pace. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Using the quick game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Using his legs, it's Casey. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Oh, the quick spin move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Perkins. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Unloads to the wideout. Holds it in.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
That ought to be enough to move the chains and give Georgia Southern a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Making side adjustments here. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They make the stop right at the 10-yard line, but oh, what a turn of momentum with that interception. Quick release on the RPO. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Pena. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And as he throws, he's got an open man. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
Looking for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. Right on target this time. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Eagles! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret.
There he goes. Shakes off the defender. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man across the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Great move. Now he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Stanford!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
It's complete to the right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle. And
he tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got him. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. A strike downfield. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here's the pressure. Throwing, looking right. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Throws toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. And after this play, the cake will be baked. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing.